I think of it myself as a green lease success story because the SFO requirements and the lease, sort of carrot drove this speculative building from being a relatively light shade of green with the certain things that they were already doing to a much deeper shade of green, and it caught it just in time, although it would have been easier for everyone if it had started before, earlier on in the design process, but it was caught just in time to make a number of changes that really improve the environmental performance. And so, the tenant's happy, the building owner's happy, everybody's happy. I think one of the things we're going to see is a bit of a reversal of the trend over the last several decades for homes to just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And part of that has to do with the shift of focus of construction and new development from outer suburbs towards life in the city. And I think that's one of the main reasons why we're going to see some of the homes getting a little bit smaller, and just in general there being more options of home sizes that really address singles, that address empty nesters and people who really don't need and don't want to maintain a lot of space. One example of smaller housing that's pretty interesting that's starting to pop up here and there across the country is the concept of cottages and of pocket neighborhoods. And those really create small buildings that are suitable for just one or two people, but in an orientation that supports kind of a community feel. So they might be, a pocket neighborhood might have several homes that are smaller, that are oriented around a shared green space, for example. Another trend that I think we're going to see more and more of is this wonderful trend of adaptive reuse of older buildings, in many cases historic buildings that might combine even affordable housing tax credits with historic preservation tax credits. There are many wonderful industrial buildings with high ceilings that are perfectly suited to becoming loft spaces, which we're seeing more and more of in our older cities. And one of the reasons that urban living can be so much more sustainable is the tendency towards mixed-use developments where you can eat, live, and shop all within the same area, even work in the same neighborhood. There are several people in my company who actually walk to work, and they really enjoy the quality of life advantages of that.